Well, hello, Hope, Health, and Wealth. We've got a new face joining you today. And today is day 3 of our Money Mindset Challenge. Welcome and thanks for listening. I want to talk to you today about how your physical health and your financial health are connected. And I don't know if you've ever given this any thought, but where poverty exists, so does poor health. Where poor health exists, poverty exists, and they go hand in hand. Um, there's lots of reasons for that. One of some major reasons for that is accessibility to healthy food, right? Healthy food, healthcare. A lot of poor neighborhoods do not have fresh, healthy food, and they don't have the money to buy that, right? And I can tell you from personal experience. I'll just tell you a little bit about my story. Is I had a reverse reaction. So I've been a nurse. I was a nurse, and when this happened, and I got ill. And when I got ill, I was not able to work. And when I got ill and I was not able to work, it affected our finances. And then when your finances are affected, you eat less nutritious food because you're trying to, uh, you know, buy groceries, right, and keep it under control. I actually remember a time when I went to the grocery store with my 2 young kids during this time, went to pay for the groceries, and my debit card wouldn't go through because we didn't have enough money in the account, right? And the lady behind me paid for my groceries, and I was so thankful for her. But, you know, that definitely the physical poor physical health affected my financial health. So it goes both ways. It's a two-way street. And if you have ever, I'm curious to find out who has ever been affected in their physical health by their financial health, or their financial health affected by their physical health. Um, yeah, I would love for you to just type in the chat. And if you're listening live, hit hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay, because we want to know who's listening, because we want to get you into the challenge that is happening, that we're going to be giving away some prizes at the end of this. So I know that for me personally, the physical and the financial, it went hand in hand. Now I got to tell you, this other story is that physically, our finances took a long time to recover after that, because that was a major setback. But when I started our program, I started to get physically healthier, and that meant I had more energy and more ability to add more ways to make income into my life. And I actually became a coach with this program. And what happened was my financial health got a lot healthier. Really, for the first time in my life, I have surplus. And that has relieved my stress so much. If your finances have ever caused you stress and caused you poor physical health, or your job ever caused you stress and caused poor physical health, put a 1 in the chat. Hello. I was a nurse, and the stress of the nursing job definitely added to my poor physical health. And so there is a money mindset that goes on here, that I think sometimes we think that money, we've been talking about that. Like, there are people that believe that money is bad, or money is evil, or we have a poor relationship with money. But what if we believed that money was health? That money was the opportunity to have better physical health? Would you still believe that money is bad? What if we believed that money was an answer for somebody's physical health, that having abundance and having that stress level reduced from their life was actually a way to create physical health? Would you still believe that money is wrong, that is bad? Okay. And I'll tell you just one more story is I know of a girl who has cancer. And I was telling her about some holistic therapies and things that I know about. But of course, the insurance won't pay for it because that's how insurance works. They don't pay for alternative or alternative medicine. And so she could only get what her insurance would pay for. But I actually, uh, was sharing with her the outcomes and how these alternative therapies could help her, but she couldn't afford them. But had she had more money, she could have bought the alternative therapies. And so they did set up like an account to donate to her and things like that. But, what if we believed that money was an answer for that? How would it change? So I think when we're thinking money mindset, no, money cannot buy you health, but yes, there is a correlation between being financially stable and having physical health. So I'm curious to find out, do you see a correlation? Have you seen a correlation? Do you see the link in your own world or in society around you? I'm curious to hear your answers on this. In order to get to my home in the country, I have to drive through a very poor neighborhood, and there's minimal ways to get healthy food there. And I see everybody eating processed everything. And it's just, it's very sad. And you can see that the people that are living there are obviously living in poor health. And so we need a renewal of our mind and get our money mindset. What if money equaled health? And how could having more money, more abundance, increase your physical health? Something to think about. Talk to you guys later.